Stormwater management is basically the process of directing rainfall to a desired location. And it encompasses a variety of methods. And both cities, states, property owners, everybody in the area is involved in stormwater management at some level. Houses may have gutters on them. That's an aspect of stormwater management. Cities have storm sewers. We have holding ponds. So there's all kinds of aspects to stormwater management, but as it relates to individual homeowners, that's kind of where I want to hone in on. When we think of stormwater management, we think of a couple of basics. Number one, we think of the idea that we do not want rainfall to get into our house. We don't want rain entering our home, giving us a wet basement. That's step number one. Number two, we don't want rain collecting in areas that we don't want it to collect in. We can have issues with mosquitoes, or we can ruin our gardens, or wreck our patios, or do things of that nature. So it's really important to us to make sure that water in a private property ends up where we want it to go. And where we want it to go can vary depending upon the site. It could be that we want it to end up out in the street or in a storm sewer, or it might be that we want it to end up in a rain garden, or it might be that we want it to end up in a lower area on a piece of property where it can infiltrate. So understanding the complexity of stormwater management is really critical to figure out what to do. And if you're having some stormwater issues at your home, it's critical to have an expert take a look at this to figure out where the water should go, where it's supposed to go, and where it can go. So it's really an important aspect. If you're having water intrusion into your home, it's really important to talk to a qualified stormwater management person, so that as opposed to just adding maybe a sump pump into your home or something like that, the first step would be to talk to a stormwater management professional. And the reason why is you'd rather keep water out of your house rather than pump it out of your house once it gets into your house. Some of the aspects of this that we utilize are proper grading techniques away from the home, the installation of rain leader pipes to take rainwater off your roof away from the home further and take it to a desired location. It can be the installation of rain gardens to utilize water to infiltrate into the soil and help the environment. It can go as far as pump systems if need be, if there is no other function or no other way to get the water to leave your property or to go to the desired location. We might need to utilize a pump system and a lift station. There's a variety of methods, and it's not something that someone who's not an expert in is going to be capable of doing. In the case of you do hire someone who doesn't know what the strong likelihood is that it won't work. You'll end up with water in your basement, you'll end up with pooling water someplace, it just simply won't work. So it's really important to not spend money on getting a rainwater or stormwater management system without consulting a professional.